fuck with the sweat pits.
Mr. Booty, Mr. Booty.
Well. Yo, what's going on, you fucking beauties? I finally made it late into the evening, but goddamn, ladies and gentlemen, I am here, and it's so good to see you. I had to get a bunch of shit done today that I was not expecting to do, but it was fine because we got it all ready to go, locked and loaded, prepped and ready for 24 hours of pure pain and misery tomorrow. Pure pain, real deal, twisted steel, and fucking combat arms appeal, baby. Oh my God, tomorrow's about to be a fucking dirty bitch. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see who's going to be there. I'm excited to see who's going to be fucking fulfilling the duties to get to the very end. I'm excited to see who's going to fucking tap the fuck out and say, hey, brother, I can't take this anymore. So, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? A lot of fucking... Lots of ups and downs, potentially, on the journey to 24 hours tomorrow. And for any of you guys who are not in the know, anyone who's not in the know, we're doing 24 hours of combat arms tomorrow with a bunch of people from the community, as well as a fuckload of clowns and role players. And anybody who has fully agreed within the clowns to do a full 24 hours and fails to do so gets a punishment of Nikita's choice. So we got some, you know what I'm saying? We got some stakes on the line, you know what I'm saying? We got a little bit of weight, a little bit of a wager going on, you know? Guys, do me a favor though, blow it up, say something, say hi, howdy, how you doing in the chat so I can say hi, hello, what's up, what's happening to each and every single one of you fucking big beautiful bastards pulling up saying hi, howdy, how you doing at 8:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the world of Indiana, brother. Erotic skeleton, goddamn. Whoa. Holy shit. Fucking Adam Zeldris and Dyed Green and Shifty Flaps and Neo Reaper and Leia and Lord of Motherfucking Bacon and Mighty Mouse and Laugh Motherfucking Spirit, you goddamn OG. Talented motherfucking artists. Mango motherfucking Splashes and Pipsqueak and Loopy Tex Mex and Prune and Zombie Voice Changer and Shifty. Thank you for the 23 months. Primer McHoly Dimer coming in with nearly 2 years of Big Ball Bezos bucks. Whew. Running, gunning, and stunning. I got myself a nice drink, chat. Didn't want to pour myself a glass because I'm a grown-ass man, and this is my house. So I'm drinking out the whole motherfucker, you know? Delicious, delightful, and wonderful. Once again, I got to give a big shout-out to all of you big, beautiful bastards in the wonderful world of Twitch for teaching me about 2 years ago that tea has caffeine in it, because I had no idea. Just like you. What are you trying to say, bro? What are you trying to say? Hi, howdy, how you doing? What's up, Mighty Mouse, once again? Black Jade pulling up, saying hello. Saying hello. Jesus, I really hope you all fail. We're not going to. We're really not going to, Leia. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you, some of us are going to tap out. But me? Nah. Not a world. Not a world where my little baby bitch ass is tapping the fuck out, right? You have the game, but you're still trying to understand it. Good luck. Good luck. Because I don't even understand it. Without a little walkthrough tutorial, pain. Pain. Whoa. 0%? Whoa, erotic skeleton. Whoa, I'm a fuck clean, just skin and bone. No, I have not, Mighty Mouse. I've not seen that clip. That's like me telling myself I wouldn't eat the whole panettone cake in one day earlier. What the fuck's a panettone cake? It's a fruit cake? It's a fruit cake? Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. In the United States, this is like notorious for being like disgusting. It's notorious for being like, nah, you get one with chocolate filling? Hey, I'd rather have one with chocolate. I ain't gonna lie to you. One with chocolate, that's the one I want. That's the one I want. I'd tear that up. All the clowns say you're gonna bitch out. Okay. All right. I've done a motherfucking 30 plus hour stream before, bro. And it was all GTA. So I'm not worried, not even a tiny teensy eensy weensy little bit. I'm doing all 24 hours. And there ain't nothing nobody can do to stop me. There ain't nothing nobody can do to stop me. I'm going to be there for the whole time, chilling, fucking killing with my combat arms, depressed and ready to go to bed. Give you 12 hours at best. You're tripping. You're tripping, bro. I don't even know how to, make it more clear. Not gonna happen. I really, really hope so. You know what I'm saying? I really hope that I can get through it. Because if I can't, and I've talked all this shit, not gonna be good. Not gonna be good. But there'll be at least 4 hours throughout the stream just waiting in the lobby to do someone having technical issues. They can figure them out on their own. We got too many people playing to just wait. It's gonna be like, hold on. I'll tell you how many people are in the Discord right now. Bro, there's like 50 people in the fucking Discord. Hey, now, fuck, this is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a lot, boy. God damn. It'll be alright though. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Bro, if you go 20, you might as well just do 24. I'm gonna complete it. Chatty's gonna complete it. Jess is gonna complete it. Hog says he's not going to complete it, but I believe in my boy. I think Hog is going to complete it. Wetbo's going to complete it. Nikita's going to complete it. Bozo's not. Bozo definitely ain't completing that shit. Bozo's tapping out in 2 hours. Bozo's tapping out so fast. It starts tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which also means tonight, chat, I'm only going to be around for like 2 hours because I'm going to go to bed shortly thereafter because I want to make sure that I get the most amount of sleep. I wake up, get a fuckload of breakfast, get some snacks, get some caffeine ready, get all of my fucking preparation ready to go ahead of time, and then sit down, lock in, fucking press go live, and not get up for 24 hours. Also, I had to let you guys know, unfortunately, the trip that we were taking to Florida has been rescheduled. We are no longer leaving this upcoming Monday to do that WWE thing. No longer are we doing that on Monday. I don't know when or if we are still going to do it. I think we are. But I definitely wanted to let you guys know that is no longer happening this Monday. We won't be flying out to Florida. And we just hit the cooking goal for me and Chatty to do in Florida. So I promise we will make something work with that. I don't care if I got to fly to fucking Canada or something. Or we'll just do it later when we do this, should it still continue to be on the docket. But we'll see. We'll see. It's not the biggest deal in the world, right? It'll all get figured out. We'll see. We'll see. But I did want to let you guys know it has been slightly postponed to an unknown time at this current point. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Once we get new dates, should it still continue to be something that we do, I will give you guys the new dates then. But right now, just knock it out of your brain, I guess. Just, a little knock out of your brain. One second. All right, all right. They're gonna fall asleep while shitting tomorrow. That's fucked up. I bought my plane tickets to Seoul today, so you get to get those plane tickets to teach Chad how to cook. Why are you going to Seoul? What are you doing in Seoul? You going for a little vacay? Going for a little fun fucking trip? That'll be exciting. That'll be exciting. I got a homie who went to Seoul like a year and a half ago. And oh my god, the pictures they took looked fucking crazy. The whole place looks unbelievable. Looks unbelievable. And I used to have a buddy who was hold on, time to eat. Fucking dude, that'll be awesome. I hope you take a lot of cool pictures. I hope you eat a lot of good fucking food. Some good tteokbokki, some good motherfucking tteokbokki, or some raw marinated crab. Ooh, that's that good stuff. That's that motherfucking good stuff. I'll tell you what. Raw marinated crab, it seems really weird at first when you eat it. I promise it's so fucking good. I promise it's so fucking good. Oh my god. It's weird to eat though, because you like squeeze the meat out of the crab. But brother, all the spices and seasonings and tasty little fucking some good stuff, man. That's some good stuff. Yeah, it's just a texture thing for sure. When is the 24-hour stream? Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time it begins. Mr. Bam! Mr. Bam! Yo, what's up, Willy Wonka and fucking Merb? You love tteokbokki? I love everything about it except spelling it. You know what I'm saying? Everything except spelling it, I'm good with. I don't even know. I know you had to Google that. I know you had to Google that, or you got autocorrected. There ain't no way you just spit that out off the dome. There's no fucking shot. Stanky fucker shithead is crazy. What are you guys playing tomorrow? Combat Arms. Combat Arms. Tomorrow. You do know how to spell it because it's your favorite. Goddamn. Hey, look, we all can't be so goddamn intelligent, you know what I'm saying? I wish we could. I wish we could be rocking with a brain like that, but I ain't got it, you know what I'm saying? Starts at 1 p.m. tomorrow. 1 p.m. tomorrow. EST. Is that 11 a.m. for MST? Yes. Yes, it is. Because you're 2 hours before Eastern. Yeah. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be rocking and rolling in the wonderful world of Combat Arms for 24 hours with quite a few clowns, quite a few community members. I heard we talking shit about Merb. We might be. So you go live at 2 p.m.? Might go live at like 9 p.m., you know, skip the first half of the first third, you know. You ever listen to Bones? I don't even know who that is. The only Bones I know is from GTA. You know what I'm saying? That's the only Bones I know. Leave Merb alone? I don't think we should. I think we should continue to fuck with Merb. For being so smart, they know how to spell tteokbokki. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you know how to spell tteokbokki? Who does that? Not me. I can barely spell my own fucking name. Brother. And that's already hard enough, you know? I do? Fuck off, Leia. Fuck off, bro. What's going on with all these fucking super intelligent, educated fuckers being in chat today? This isn't the norm, is it? I thought we were all dumb here. I thought we were all big, silly, dumb, stinky idiots here. Or is it just me? Yum. I love me some good unsweet tea. I'm here almost every day. What do you mean? Yeah, but like, when did you get smart? Neo Reaper, my brother. It starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I can't make it any more clear for you, my boy. I done told you 4 times in 5 minutes, and I don't want to be a dick, but that's when it starts, you know? Smooches. I don't get the conversion. Google it. Do my time zone to EST and then type it in, and then it goes done. You know what I'm saying? M, you smell kind of like shit today. You smell kind of like shit today, brother. I ain't gonna lie. You smell kind of like a little bit of butt. A little bit of turd out of a butt. That's crazy. You're gonna smell even worse tomorrow after the end of the 24 hours. You're gonna smell even worse tomorrow. Oof. A few minutes ago when you drank smart water. Oh, I see. I see. I got you. I got you. I didn't know that shit actually worked like that. You know what I'm saying? Chazzy smells like the most shit. The most shit. You speak 2.5 language and finished my last semester with almost only A's? Yeah, but like, remember when you came in the other day and you were talking about how you did so bad on your exam? You were like, oh my God, I got the worst score in my whole class at university. I remember. I remember. I remember. What's up, Mabe? Good to see you. I guess you can't stink. I think your stink's off the charts, Merb. I think your stink's off the motherfucking charts, Merb. I don't know, man. I think that's exactly what that means. You just simply broken the meter. It cannot be registered. You know what I'm saying? It says 6%. It says David Buchanan now. Whoa, my God. Longborn with the 9%? Y'all motherfuckers been washing up today. Let me tell you. That's what I'm saying, Leia. I remember the day and you were beating yourself up and you still did better than most people. Fuck off. Fuck off. Bro, you got to do good on your tests so you can move to Indianapolis, you know? You got to do well on your tests and exams so you can move to Indianapolis. You know? You're scratching Indianapolis from your list? You're a smart woman. You are a smart, smart woman, let me tell you. I think that's a wise thing to do, is to scratch that from your list. It's not the worst here, but it's not good. It's not good. In fact, I think it sucks. You know? So do all my fellow Hoosiers, if there's any in the chat right now. I know there's usually a couple that come through. You took your weekly shower. You did good. You did good. You know? Brandon, just a little bit over halfway stankin'. Just a little bit over halfway stankin'. Love that. Love that. Oh my good golly goddamn. Baltimore. Maryland. Whoa, Shanghai? Yo, I'm telling you what, that's a crazy different spot than fucking Indianapolis. Those two being on the same list is fucking crazy. You know? I can go to Indianapolis or I can go to Shanghai. Like, what the fuck? What in the goddamn? Whoa! Spirit! Spirit! Go crazy. Go crazy. 3%. Shit. Whoa, a Minecraft stack of stink. It's true, 64%. That's a whole Minecraft stack of fucking stankin'. Guac, not too stinky. Z-Chan pulling up saying, hi, how stinky am I? Getting ignored by fucking Nightbot. Shanghai requires a whole new language and shit. Well, so does Indiana. You're going to have to learn how to talk like us, too. You're not going to be able to understand anybody. We're going to be hitting you with all this fucking country slang, bro. You're going to be so confused. You're going to be so confused. Love me some good tea, chat. Some good, nice, tasty, fucking ice cold tea. Fucking chef's kiss, boys. Chef's fucking kiss. You hate being sick. I hate being sick, too. And I hate that you're sick. Because that sucks. Fuck being sick. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you wake up tomorrow feeling like you were never sick at all. You know what I'm saying? That would be nice, lovely, and amazing, I think. You know? What level of strength do you use on the vapes? 1,000,000. 1,000,000. And I only vape fucking mashed potatoes and gravy flavor or lasagna and meatballs. That's it. Not spaghetti and meatballs. I switch it up. Do the little combo flavor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What I would do to hit a vape again? Don't. Do not. Vapes are worse than cigarettes, and I will stand on that. And anyone who disagrees just has never vaped and is wrong. And is just wrong. And I'll stand on that till the day I die. You disagree? Well, you're dumb. You're dumb and wrong and stink. You're dumb and wrong and you stink, Bam. You know what's crazy? We almost eliminated young people smoking nicotine, and then the vapes came back, and now it's like way more, right? Way more. The problem with vapes compared to cigarettes is that there's no world where I would sit in my house and smoke cigarettes. There's no world where I'm going to sit in my car with the windows up and smoke cigarettes. There's no world where I'm going to be in public somewhere chilling and just start smoking a cigarette. But with a vape, you can do that anywhere. And that's the main difference between the two, is when you smoke cigarettes, you can only smoke cigarettes at specific times and places, unless you're just a complete degenerate. When it comes to vapes, you can hit them bitches anywhere. And typically, the people around you either don't notice, don't care, or are unbothered because there's not a lot of smoke, especially if you're just taking small hits, and it doesn't smell like almost anything except fruit, you know? And with a vape, you can just hit that bitch anywhere. Imagine trying to rip a cig in a movie theater. And now imagine how many people are ripping a vape in a movie theater. Fucking half of the goddamn audience is ripping a vape in the theater. Hitting one of these maneuvers right here. Hitting one of these. And then just kind of like, you know, where'd the smoke go? And now I'm vaping during the movie. You feel me? That's why vapes are worse. You know, they are inherently more difficult to break the habit of, and I think they lend themselves to being much more addictive due to the ease of use. But that's just my own uneducated opinion. You know? I'm not a fucking doctor, bro. I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude, bro. I'm just a guy. You know? At least smoking's like a ritual, right? You gotta go outside, get your lighter, fucking make sure the wind ain't fucking catching the lighter and shit. You feel me? Like, it's like a whole thing, you know? Vaping's not. So, and at least you look cooler with a cigarette. I don't think you should do either, right? You feel me? I don't think you should vape or smoke cigarettes. I don't think you should vape or smoke cigarettes, but I definitely think cigarettes at least look cooler. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely smoke less during the winter because I just don't feel like going outside. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all motherfuckers that vape have laid in your bed and hit your vape first thing before you woke up? Like, first thing when you woke up, you reach over, smack that bitch. Or right before you're going to bed, reach over, smack that bitch. Come on. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You feel me? I agree now. Wow, Theo, you changed minds. Bro, I hear cult leader in your future. Join my cult. Join my cult. Join it right now. The initiation is having to go out into the woods with a 12-pack of beer and no tent. Survive the night. Smash the 12-pack. It's the only thing you gotta do to get initiated. It'd be kind of scary. It'd be kind of scary, bro. I remember my mom yelling at my brother's friend when he picked up smoking cigs. Yeah, they're not good, bro. They're not good. You know? And a lot of people, too, like, you know, you always hear that, like, vapes are healthier than cigarettes, which is probably true. But also, like, don't forget, for, like, 30 years, cigarettes were sold to improve your health and focus and were good for weight loss. Cigarettes were a weight loss supplement for a long time, you know? And cigarettes were marketed as healthy. So, you know what I mean? So, like, you just never know. It's just all probably bad, you know? But I'm still ripping that motherfucker. You know, safer does not mean safe. You're right. You're right. You're right. Crashing your car at 90 miles an hour is safer than crashing your car at 100, but both of them are going to suck. But both of them are going to suck, you know? Oh, man. My body's all locked up. So my dad runs a construction fucking crew or whatever. And I've had to like maintain a lot of his like job sites and, you know, employee relations and shit like that for him while he's dealing with some stuff and things. And boy, I've been doing so much goddamn driving around and fucking moving materials and shit. I ain't done shit like that in fucking forever, dude. I'm on my big boy shit. I'm on my big boy shit. Hanging out. P320 and Glock 19 spot. Oh, shit. Indeed. I was going to take those guns to Florida to do a shooting range stream. So I was getting them all out and packed up in my travel case. But now I'm unpacking. I hate the P320, though. I wish I had fucking sold that handgun. But now they're impossible to sell, and they're worthless pretty much, so. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. You know, if I'm not mistaken, Jarilla, that wasn't actually a bath salts thing where that guy ate a dude's face. It was just like a psychosis thing, if I'm not mistaken. That was like an inaccuracy in the news that later got rectified, if I'm not mistaken. Just because of the popularity at the time of that shit. But I'm fairly certain it was just a young kid who unfortunately had a fucking horrible psychotic break. Turned into a fucking zombro. You know? Weren't there like several instances? I don't know. There might be. I hope it makes you want to come to the United States. Can't you see why I'm moving to Florida? Can't you see why I'm moving to Florida, bro? I'm going to go out there and run away from zombies, bro. I'm about to be out there fucking training them in circles like I'm playing COD. It's about to be crazy, bro. There ain't nobody getting in my way. You know what I'm saying? And probably, though, I could out-zombie a guy. You know what I mean? It's probably like the Florida version of like an Old West duel. Like instead of drawing pistols, you got to out-zombie the guy. It might be a good... It might be a good, you know what I'm saying? If you're talking about the guy, Jarilla, that attacked the homeless person, then we're talking about the same thing. I think. So the only reason y'all gonna get me to come over there are your national parks. Yo, some of our national parks are fucking sick, dude. There's one in Indiana. Hold on. Damn, there are more than I thought of then, Jarilla. Let's go do it together. There's actually a state park here in Indiana that's so fucking pretty, bro. It's actually so beautiful. This is how you get into it, which is cool. Because Indiana's real famous for a lot of these, covered bridges. Like, we have so many still, and they're all, like, old as fuck from, you know, the mid to late 1800s and stuff. So that's cool. You get to, like, drive in through history, which is, like... And being in a covered bridge is weird. You know? It's, like, really, really weird. It's like you drive into a warehouse for a second. But it's, like... Dude, it's so pretty out here. It's so pretty out here. The only thing that's, like, shitty about it is, like... It's really flat and, like, hilly. Or, excuse me, it's really flat and not hilly. But there's, like... A lot of fucking pretty spots to go through. Out here in, this spot. Like, bro, that's pretty. That's pretty. You know? You do gotta, like, definitely be ready to, like, get dirty and shit because it's, like... I think a lot of it is, like, lower elevation than the land around it. You know what I mean? I do want you to know you need to learn the zigzag just in case you have a water puppy run after you. Hey, man. I think it would be really bad if I got to almost 30 years old and I didn't know how to run in a zigzag. I think if you are 30 years old and you don't know how to run at a zigzag, you probably grew up with an iPad. I think, like, you know? It's like a straight line, but you turn every little second. You know? But it's true. Gators can't turn. Gators can run super fast in a straight line because their limbs do 360 motion, which is fucking crazy. But they can't turn good. And they also can't go in reverse very fast, which is hilarious. They're little silly creatures, bro. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. Look at this shit. Hold on. See if I can find a good video of this. Maybe this is one. Maybe this is one. Well, let me. Bro. Hey, bro, look how fast these motherfuckers are. Tell me they don't move like a fish swimming in the water. Bro. Got your bitch ass. Got your bitch ass, bro. That is Tessa's car. That's the Stratum. That's the Stratum. Stratum. You know what's fucked up? You know what's fucked up? I kind of think alligators are cute, bro. I don't know what it is, man. I think alligators are kind of cute, bro. Like, that thing looks kind of scary. But also, to me, it looks like an old, angry dog. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Looks like an old, angry, just dog. You know? Because, like, the scales don't bother me that much. But, like, I won't lie. I'd freak the fuck out if I knew one was trying to, like, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, have you heard a fucking alligator bellow, dude? What's up, Loki? We saw... It might even be this exact gator. Because I think this is at Gatorland. And I've been to Gatorland with Hog. I think it might even be this exact gator. Because they said that they had one that was, like, famous for it. And they got a bunch of videos on the internet. Listen to this motherfucker, bro. And watch the water. Now that's scary. Now that's some fucking...
Oh my god! Dude, that is unreal.
You feel me? That's a fucking crazy one. Yo, here's another one too, and this is a big old bitch. Yo, this is a big old bitch. That's so scary, bro. That's so scary. It sounds like you're turning off a big fucking truck. You feel me? Sounds like you're cutting off a fucking diesel. Cutting off the Cummins. You know? Anyone who doesn't know cars, I just realized that if you say Cummins, it probably is so confusing. Like, if you don't know motors and, like, big diesels and shit, and someone's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get me some Cummins. I'm gonna go get me some Cummins merch. I bet a lot of people are probably like, get what? You're doing what, sir? Sounds like my ex's bathroom after he claimed my food isn't too spicy. Ooh. Yikes. Got a case of the fucking sting ring. Yikes, brother. Yikes. Lemon. Not too stinky, but you're getting close to the halfway point, brother. I bet you stink more tomorrow. You know? You know what's crazy? See if we can find it. So I've talked about this a lot, and I think I talked about it a couple of days ago. Just because I think it is actually so fucking cool. I think it is so fucking cool that alligators cannot die of old age and they never stop growing. I think that is so fucking cool. So yeah, they get absolutely fucking ginormous. They get absolutely fucking ginormous, which is crazy. Like the biggest one that they found on record is like almost 1,200 fucking pounds. Like, what? That's fucking crazy, bro. Look how big this motherfucker is. Look how big this motherfucker is, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. They're fucking huge, bro. 10,000 pounds. It's half a ton. Or excuse me, 1,000 pounds. Can't read. Almost 16 fucking feet. That's a fucking school bus. So given the time and place, there's a possibility for Godzilla. Yes, I've talked about it a lot on Kirk, that if you were able to become rich and super powerful, and you bought an unlimited like space of land and had unlimited money to just continue to feed this gator and pass it down generation to generation, as long as you kept it from getting sick and you kept it well fed, you can start Jurassic Park in about 200 years. 100 years, you know? Yo, what up, Nasher? What's up, Duty Pie? What's up, Cutie Pie? A little smooch on the fucking face. What about crocodiles? Crocodiles are evil. Evil creatures. Evil, evil creatures. You imagine if I don't even know what the fuck that is, Dan. I don't even know what the fuck that is. The Danosuchus. Nah, crocodiles are scary. And the way you identify them too is alligators have like curved snouts and crocodiles have pointy snouts. Like they look much more like, okay, hold on. Compare these, okay? Like let's I'm dead ass. Let's, you know? One of these looks fucking evil and one of them looks dumb and happy. One of them looks evil, one of them looks dumb and happy. I present evil. If you see it later after a while, see you later, alligator. See you after a while, crocodile. And then, come on, bro. That guy looks cute and happy. He got a leaf in his mouth. Look at him. Look at him. You can just tell, bro. This guy, he wants all the smoke, and he's the one lighting the fucking fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like this guy, he's just hanging out. He's just hanging out. Can I say nope to both? I mean, you can. But like, bro, look at this guy. Look at this guy, bro. What a cute little fucker. Look at him. He's so cute. He's just chilling. I have seen that video, Nasher. I have seen that video, bro. They keep coming up to bite his ass, and he just smacks them with a shovel, and they turn around. And it's crazy, too, because alligators, or crocodiles and alligators both have such crazy bone density that they don't even care. Like, they don't even care about that. They just go, damn, that sucked, and they just walk away. You know? Look at this happy little guy, bro. Tell me this guy isn't just happy to be here. Come on. Look at him. He's just so happy to be there. Look at him. Dude, Malinois, those dogs are fucking crazy, bro. Those are crazy. Everyone that I've ever talked to or anything I've ever learned about gators is that they're super safe to swim with, except for 2 conditions. Like, you could be in a natural spring or a pond or a lake or whatever the fuck and swim with hella gators and be chilling, except for 2 things. And this is not like, don't take my word as gospel, right? This is just what I've been, I've learned from people. If they're if they're hungry, they might get you. And if it's in a spot where people like commonly feed them and shit, like if like the community that the gator finds itself in keeps giving them like scraps or like treats or something, then they're more acclimated to like come fuck with people because they're used to people, right? But like other than that, they just sit on top of the water and just mind their business and just like get warm. They just be chilling. They're like manatees with teeth, and manatees are fire, bro. Manatees are fire. That's the thing, though, Leia. You don't know if they're hungry. You don't know if they're hungry. Bro, look at these guys. These are only found. These specific manatees are only found in Florida. Maybe, I think there's some in Alabama, too, actually. But I think it's a different type of manatee. Look at that cute little guy. Look at that cute little guy. I love manatees. I really like manatees, bro. I learned my lesson with that when I was a little kid, Jarilla. I touched one and got screamed at by everyone. They were like, do not touch that motherfucker or you're in trouble. Now, I know my lesson now. I learned my lesson. Just look at them, though. They're so pretty. They're so cute. Look at them. Look at them, dude. Give them a little kisses. Give him a little kisses. Bro, I need to find somebody in life that looks at me like this. That's what I need. I think everybody needs that. Y'all ever seen that video of the old man save his dog from the gator? Me and who? That's what I'm saying, bro. Me and who? When? Where's it at? You know what I'm saying? It's going good, Realness. Good to see you. Y'all ever seen that video of the dude that saves his dog from the gator? I don't know if I could show it on streams. It might be TOS. It's not like bad or anything. Like, the dog's fine. He rescues the dog. The dog doesn't get hurt and shit. But it is the most Florida old man video ever. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just watch it. Let's just watch it. It's fucking crazy. Look at this shit, bro. This guy was walking his dog. Bro. And a gator jump out the water and grab his little dog. It's like a really little dog, too. And this fucking old Florida man says, "That's my dog, you little fucking gator." And goes up and takes his dog back. The whole time, too, bro. He's smoking a fucking cigar, bro. He says, "Give me my fucking dog back, you fucking asshole." And he does. And this was on Good Morning in America and shit, too. Like, dog was perfectly fine. It's like a feel-good story and shit. Dog's perfectly good. Just got scared because it was like a little gator and shit. But look at this old man's fucking tenacity. Jumps up in there and says, "It's my fucking dog." With the cigar, bro. With the fucking cigar. You know, it's really funny that how many videos there are on the internet of just grown-ass adults going to town against other animals for their animals. Like, I know y'all have seen this one. Like, I know y'all have seen this one,
The
bro.
big buck actually has hold of the dog, not the other way around.
I know y'all have seen this one,
This
bro.
could get dangerous.
Hey, you know the funniest part about this shit, too? Is this guy has a big-ass knife. And he says, nah. I'm gonna square up on this motherfucker.
This could get dangerous.
He says, I'm gonna square up on this bitch. He said, all right, look, you want to put the dukes up, bitch? He said, yeah, that's all you wanted to, isn't it? You didn't want no more than that, huh?
Well,
Fucking rocked your bitch ass.
this could get dangerous.
The funniest shit to me is that the kangaroo starts this fight. The kangaroo puts his hands up first. You know what I'm saying? He gets in fighting stance before the man does. He drops the dog and says, bitch, I get you. I don't know, man. This video has always been so fucking funny to me since I was a kid.
Let it go, dogs. Let's go. Now the dog's coming.
Well,
I would love to see a kangaroo. I know that they're like low-key really mean and really dangerous, but Kangaroo Jack has always made me feel like they're little people. You know? It's always made me feel like they're little people. But also, like, that's kind of scary. That's fucking scary looking, bro. I don't ever want to get flexed on by a fucking animal. You know what I mean? Like, that guy's hitting the fucking pec squeeze and everything. He's flexing the fuck out on this guy.
Those roos hopping around might look all cuddly.
Nah, we don't listen to AI narration out here. We don't do it. We don't do it. I fucking hate that shit. It makes me want to fucking just fucking watch every video on mute forever. Oh, man. I hate that shit. Kangaroos are fucking jacked. Bro, I know. Look at... This is a dude. That's a furry. That's a fucking furry, bro. What do you mean that's a creature? It's an animal? This is a fucking animal? Bro, that... Bro, that's a Khajiit from Skyrim. That's a fucking Khajiit from Skyrim, brother. Look at his fucking traps. Look at this kangaroo's fucking traps, bro.
The muscle he's got massive muscle. The muscle is really...
Look at him! Bro, he looks like a fucking bodybuilder. He's 6'7", 200 pounds. This dude should play fucking football.
As a man kangaroo, if you ever want to have, like, a wife, you're going to have to fight for her. You know, you try to get the opponent in a big bear hug, basically, and wrestle them. And Roger did that.
Jeez!
He gave it a big bear hug, and it just crumpled it like that.
Bro, he squished a fucking bucket.
Roger sees me.
Bro, why do they act like angry little fucking people?
Roger sees
Look, he's like roid raged up. He tried to backhand him, bro. He tried to backhand him.
straight into kickboxing position.
He's not afraid of people, and he likes to, like, try to fight me. I run away.
Oh, bro, that's so cute. Oh. Bro, shout out to that guy. Shout out to that guy. Shout out to both of them.
Back to the wild because he may run into people. So,
Bro, I wish I could call my kangaroo homie to come back me up. That'd be nice. That'd be nice, dude. Let me tell you. 1 second, chat. I gotta go let my dog out. The dog wants to run outside real quick. Give me just a second. My dog just took a poop. My dog just took a poop. Chat, I have a question. Chat. Did any of you guys listen to someone named Omar Apollo? Any of you guys listen to Omar Apollo? Very random question. What up? Just got back from watching my son grade up in karate. Cubs. Oh my god. Hey, go crazy. Nah, that's cool. That's gangster Starshine. Shout out to fucking Lil Bro. Dude, he's gonna be out here fucking doing some crazy shit. He's the next Chuck. Wait, Tiny Painting Desk, you do? That's fucking sick. That guy's from Indianapolis. That guy's from Indiana, brother. That's a fellow Hoosier, bro. What the fuck? I learned that not too recently. I didn't know that he was from Indiana. Makes sense because he's... Oh, wow. I totally thought I did that. Makes sense because he's a cool guy, dude. Bones? I don't know who that is. What's a good song? What's a good song by them? Bow wow. Bow wow. Man. Mac Miller, my goat, brother. Mac Miller, my fucking goat, let me tell you. That's cool, though, Starshine. That's cool as fuck. Red Alert by Bones. Hold on, chat. I gotta pop my fucking back, brother. I'm not going nowhere. I just hate to see you guys watch me scrimping. Oh. I don't like when you guys see me scrimping. Makes me insecure. So I don't do it. Hey, I'll check it out in a second, Skeleton. Oh, man. Oh. So plan for tomorrow, chat. I'm going to go live at like an hour before Combat Arms, probably. I'll probably go live an hour before Combat Arms, so I'll probably be live tomorrow around noon. Go live, yap a bit, get prepared, go over the plans and shit for the day, and then make our way into the realm of fucking Red Alert. Oh, my God. It's going to be fun. It's just going to be hard. It's just going to be hard. All 24-hour streams are inherently difficult, and doing one on Combat Arms is fucking crazy. But it'll be a good time. We'll all have fun. And it'll be great and wonderful and amazing and awesome. No way, it goes to past 12 hours. It's going all 24. It's going all... thought I had something on my shirt, on my titty. Nah, it's going all 24. And I'll be there the whole time. Dude, we can make a wager. Anybody who doesn't believe in me, we can make a wager, bro. I'm not against a little bit of motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm not against it. No idea, Skeleton. No idea. Something very, 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 very light. Very, very, very light. Ugh. Man, my hands been hurting lately, dude. I don't know what it is. I just feel weird. Like tense, you know what I mean? Like one of my fingers feels like I jammed it, but I definitely didn't. Listen to Vince Staples. And I'm gonna be here as well for probably another 40 minutes or so. We're gonna stream here until 10 p.m. Eastern. Just a little 2 hours, nothing crazy. I definitely just wanted to come and hang out and say what's up. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see what's up with my homies, my friends, my fucking peoples. Say what's up, and then I'm gonna go slam melatonin and go to bed. Actually, I might play a little bit of Fortnite with Dari first, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll see if she wants to play, because I'm kind of addicted to that right now. Yo, Blue, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the fucking stream, dude. Oh, man. What's my supper tonight? Leftover chili. I had chili for dinner yesterday, and every time that I make chili, I make a fuckload so that I can drink, or I can eat it for like 3 days. So I eat it for like 3 days. Love that. Chili's like one of my favorite foods ever, bro. I make it so much. Place bets, Theo, late to the 24-hour? There's no chance. There's no chance. No world where I'm late to the 24-hour. I'm going to be there. We're going to be hanging out. I'm, in fact, going to be early. My stream will be 25 hours, actually. You know? I've been craving chili ever since last week. Do y'all put sour cream in your chili? Ain't no way. Watch and see. Watch and see. This dude drinks chili, bro. About 2 days from now, I'm going to be shitting. I'm going to be shitting bad, brother. Yes, and Fritos. I love a Frito boat. Ooh. I love sour cream and chili. A little dollop of Daisy up in that bitch. Fuck me up on that, brother. Throw some cheese in there if you really want to get crazy. Cheese, sour cream. Fuck. That's some chili right there. That's some fucking chili. That's some good motherfucking stuff. You get it, chili. You get it, bro. That's why I call you chili. I have no idea what you're talking about, Prune. I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what the 31 Atlas Comet mothership is. But I hope it's aliens. I hope it's aliens. You know? Cornbread in the chili, only if it's not super sweet cornbread. That's the only way I can do that shit. I put cornbread in my, when I make like ham and beans, like a big fucking pot of ham and beans, like simmering the ham bones in there and shit. Then I'll definitely put some sweet cornbread in there. Fucking throw that bitch right on top. Some good stuff. Or in real German fashion, dip sourdough bread with salted butter in it? No, I'd eat the fuck out of that. I would eat the absolute fuck out of that, Leia. Sourdough's the best bread. Sourdough's the best bread. Fuck, I love some good bread, bro. Yeah, I don't know nothing about all that shit. I don't keep up with none of that, Prune. You know what I mean? 'Cause I was for a minute when they kept like declassifying all the alien shit, and then it was like all just like shitty footage. So like my stance on the whole thing is my whole take on the thing is that aliens probably totally definitely exist. But other than that, you know, I don't it's all noise to me. Oh, dude, I'd love that, Leia. Bro, I know Germany is, like, held in such high regard for their bread. God, I'd love that shit. God, I'd love that shit. One of my favorite little tasty treats is just a fucking plate with cheeses, fruits, and bread. Oh, bro. Fuck me up on that. Shit. Hey, it's real easy to make, Blue. Real easy to make. That's what I'm saying, Jokester. Like, I think they're real, but, like, I've never seen anything that, like, you know, has made me being like, wow, aliens. But, like, I do think they're real, so. It feels like it'd be statistically impossible that with everything that is thought to be in the universe, there's nothing else, you know? That's just like that'd be such an anomaly. It wouldn't make sense to me, you know? Hey, pumpernickel's good. Rye is good with specific things, but a rye is like a low-key, a really heavy fucking bread. Low-key, rye is heavy as fuck. But it's good with, like, dinner sandwiches, you know? Some flan. Ooh, hell yeah, Prune. Yum. I bet that was good. I'm convinced I'm making chili tomorrow. I'm glad I could fucking get you into the chili cult. Hell yeah. I fucks with that. That's a dub if you ask me. That's a motherfucking dub. You literally eat buttered bread as a snack? That's a good snack. If it's good bread, you know? I love that shit, bro. Fuck me up on that. Fuck me up on that. I wish I had a good bakery near me, but I don't. I gotta get all my fresh baked bread from Kroger. Heck you. I can't wait to troll Gracie for 24 hours tomorrow. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Oh, dip it in some oil with some seasonings? Bro, you give me a nice fucking slice of bread and like a little bit of fucking nice high quality olive oil with a little bit of balsamic vinegar up in that bitch. Bro. That's a treat. That's a fucking treat right there. That's a, man. Making your own bread isn't hard once you get the hang of it. I'm actually very intimidated at the thought of making my own bread, to be honest. You think I'm going to be there? Are you not? What the fuck, bro? Buttered bread, hamburger helper, the poor kid special, and my favorite. Dude, the beef stroganoff hamburger helper. I used to eat that so much growing up, bro. You ever had fried cabbage with sausage? All the time. All the time growing up, dude. Hell yeah. Someone said, are you sure you're not from the deep south? Hey, that's where a lot of the best food is, bro. So, like, very early on, I developed quite a love for that shit. Like, dude, you know what's real good? Collard greens and mustard greens. A little apple cider fucking vinegar on that shit. Oh, bro. Do not play with me, dog. Some fucking collard greens. That's some good stuff. Or some motherfucking okra, bro. Some fried okra. It's got to be fried. I'm not eating that shit if it ain't fried. Because it's a little slimy. It's even a little slimy fried. But some fucking fried okra, bro. Like a little spicy dip. Come on. Come on, bro. I'll tear up some mustard greens, bro. Mustard greens, fucking collard greens. Bro. I like that good southern cooking, let me tell you. I do like it. You know what I'm real big on, too? I'm big on Creole food. Because it's like a really good blend of, like, deep southern cooking, and then they do some French shit, which is crazy. Which is crazy, bro. Oh, I love gumbo. Bro, gumbo, jambalaya. Bro. Fuck me up on that, bro. Or like a good, like, chicken makshu. Oh, bro. Or anything with crawfish in it. Crawfish is so goddamn good for no reason. Little creek bugs, and they're just so like some etouffee. Yes, bro. I go to this one restaurant and I get a fucking chili cheese crawfish etouffee, and it's so good, dude. Oh my god, that shit. I just did the voiceover about the escape room vid. I just want to say thank you for not making me go last. You're so real. Last for what? Last for what? I don't know what specific part you're talking about. Through the rooms? Oh. Oh. Yeah. I gotcha. I did do one thing really dirty to you. And I don't remember if I talked to you about it, but I definitely talked to my stream about it. I did you really dirty. And I don't know if it's because, one, I was super focused, or two, I just didn't want to hear you fucking talk to me and yell at me. You know, like I was basking in the silence. I didn't know. When you were strapped the fuck up, we completed the puzzle to get you out. And you had a key around your neck, and you had a bag on your head. And I walked up to her. She's strapped up like this in handcuffs, dog. I walked up, I looked at her, and just immediately I started trying to figure out the next puzzle. Didn't take the bag off her head. Didn't take the key off of her to unlock her fucking handcuffs, bro. And then I was trying to unlock one of her handcuffs and about ripped her fucking hand off. Because, like, those handcuffs needed to be a little bit longer. Because, okay, one of Uni's arms was like this. But the other one of Uni's arms was like this. So, like, I'm trying to reach over and fucking undo it. And as I'm undoing it, it's like pulling her fucking arm down and, like, ripping her hand. Yeah, that was the... Jack came, said, why are you guys not helping her? And he took it off. Bro, I'm focused on the puzzles to get all of us out of there, you know? Yeah, because the cuff was on my bone. It hurt so bad. Yeah, like, chat, handcuffs should be, like, you know, here. Bro, it was going like this on Uni. Like, she's trying to break out of that motherfucker. So it's like Bro, how do people use webcams? Fucking just like, yeah! Fucking her shit up, bro. It was red for like the rest of the night, if I ain't mistaken. Poor Uni was really the scapegoat. Bro, they were targeting her. It was fun, though, man. I would do it again for sure. I would do it again. I would do it again, and I would let them crank it up, add another actor. The only thing I won't do is I'm not letting a grown-ass man shove a bug in my mouth. I'm not paying a grown-ass man to beat the shit out of me and put a bug in my mouth. It's already weird enough that I'm fucking out here damn near paying for kinks. You know what I mean? But, like, you're not shoving a fucking cricket in my mouth. Like, that's going to make me want to throw hands. Like, that's going to ruin the whole experience. I'm going to get, like, real life mad that you just tased me 9 times and shoved a spider in my fucking shirt. Like, fuck you, bro. Same, agreed. Bug too much. Everything else, I'm down to double down. Me too. Me too. Like, shock me more. You know what I'm saying? Fuck me up a little bit. I'm cool with that. But, like, fuck. Fuck. Well, in real life, being arrested and placed into cuffs isn't supposed to be comfy. In real life, if you get arrested, they don't hang you in the back of the fucking cop car like this on the way to jail, bro. You know? A little bit different. As someone who's been arrested, I can admit, handcuffs, not comfortable. Bro, I just saw today what he did to you in the other room. Yeah, he beat the shit out of me. He, like, beat the shit out of me. He got me on my back, bro, like this. And was, like, on my chest, like he was about to choke me to death or be my boyfriend. Bro, he was fucking me up and just fucking standing on me, just just fucking rinsing my shit, bro. Maybe he was in love with you? A little too freaky for me, dog. Little too freaky for me, dog. Bro, I had to pick up his blankie. Bro, this was a gift, okay? And I did have to pick up my fucking blankie. Don't be jealous, bro. Don't be jealous of my motherfucking Canadian fucking coziness right here, okay? This was a gift from Rust Boner, okay? Look how Canadian I look, dude. This is nice. This is nice. Yeah, dude. I got a blanket on my fucking lap like a grown-ass comfortable man. You're lucky I don't have a fucking cat on my lap slowly petting it like a supervillain, you know? You're lucky. Because, like, I'm on my way to that arc, you know? Fuck. I'm on my way to that arc. Yo, also, I have to bring this up, too. I know that, bro, I just had a fucking stroke. Oh, so the Florida trip got postponed to an unknown time currently, but also I still have to go out to Florida. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to do it sometime soon. Late November, early December. Probably not late November. Maybe late November. I don't know. But I still am going to be gone for a few days because I have to go out there and look at apartments and shit. So while I'm out there solo dolo, I'm going to do a fuckload of IRL streams if I can, if I have time. Because I am out there, like, mostly for, you know, big boy stuff. Not really doing a lot of, like, fun things, right? Like, I'm going to enjoy some good food while I'm out there because how could you not? And I want to get a feel for the area, right, before I uproot my life and go out there. But I will be gone on a very small, probably early December hiatus. Because I want to move the 3rd or 4th week of January, I think. So that's like 8 weeks, 7 weeks. So I kind of got to get the ball moving on that so that I don't just end up out there holding my dick in my hand, fucking freaking out. You know what I mean? I definitely wouldn't want that. It's kind of a small fear of mine, but it's why I'm like really, really trying to take it seriously. You know what I mean? I got a couple of spots I'm going to go look at. A couple of apartments, a couple of townhouses. It's going to be nice. You're going down in almost the coldest part almost for Florida. Bro, it's going to be 75 degrees out there. It's eternally warm, especially comparatively to where I'm at. I ain't worried about that shit. Not one bit, brother. I would much rather go out there in a nice, manageable 75 degrees, 70 degrees than try to move when it's 110 and full humidity, you know? Because I used to go to Florida a lot. Like, my family, we used to drive down there like once a year for vacation and stuff. And recently, within the last year and a half, I think, I went to Hogs for his daughter's first birthday. And that was in July or June. And it was like 105. And it was so miserable. It was fucking miserable. So I'm moving there. You know. You learn about swamp ass from just walking in your mailbox? Hey, bro. It gets real hot here in Indiana, too. Our average summer days are 85 to 90 degrees with 60 to 80% humidity. We're basically Florida without the fun and a little less hot. But, like, trust me. And then I spend most of my days wearing fucking 10 pounds of fucking leather. Bro, I get off my motorcycle and you could wring my shit out. Let me tell you. Bro, that landed so hard it sounded like it broke something. Worst time of my life, so I stayed. I love Florida, dude. I love it out there. I just love the location of it, I guess. You know? You know what I'm saying? I just love the location because, you know, it's like California but hotter, right? Because I think California is the best weather in the country. You know, and if I was okay with paying 50% taxes, I'd probably move there. But I'm not at the point in my life right now where I can justify that. You know what I mean? That's a fuckload of goddamn money to pay. You know, it's just not realistic for me. So then the next best shot, pretty much when it comes to the weather, in my opinion, is Florida. Florida's just like a whole fuckload hotter, but like I want to get away from somewhere with no snow, and Arizona can fuck off, and Nevada can fuck off. Thought about Texas for a minute, but I'd rather live closer to Hogs. So Florida it is, brother. Florida it is. I'm basically locked the fuck in. You know what I mean? That's why I'm excited to go look at stuff, you know? And be on my new big boy arc. You know what I mean? No state income tax is nice. That is nice. They definitely make it up other ways with tolls and shit like that. But go to the Northwest and live in an abandoned Starbucks? Yo, that's an idea. Go rock out in the P&W. You learn how to avoid the tolls. You don't really need them. I won't go into details, but motorcycles and tolls. You know? Motorcycles and tolls. It's like a cheat code. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I'm not saying that this is me, of course. I'm not one of these bikers, and I would never do this. But if you guys ever see bikes, and they... Like, I'll show you. Hold on. I'll show you how I run my... not how I do it. How a lot of people do it. How a lot of people do it. This is... This is where you mount your license plate. Nah, I don't flip my plate. There's no need. Nah, if a flip plate is... All right, I'm going to put you onto some game. But this is not legal advice. This is not legal advice, but I'm going to put you onto some game. A flip plate is a felony because a flip plate shows proper and pure intent for, like, hiding your registration, and, like, that's a crime. Like, that's a crime. Not allowed to do that. But this is, at least where I live, this is a $75 ticket for improper display, right? So one's a fix-it ticket and one's a crime. And you can't see the license plate, really, unless you're right up on the bike. So no toll camera and no speed camera is ever going to grab your license plate. You know, the way that's mounted is illegal in many states. It's exactly what I just said. Yeah, but it's it's not a big deal, you know. I would say the majority of motorcyclists, at least on sport bikes or naked bikes, they all run tucked plates. Because also, like, hold on. This is what the rear end normally looks like on these bikes. And it looks fucking awful and disgusting. That your license plate would go on this. And it just destroys the look of the bike. So what a lot of people do is they'll just immediately remove this piece and mount the plate somewhere on the back. And it's like, for most people, it's just for looks. You know what I mean? But it also has some purpose there, you know? How many people just don't run plates? Dude. A lot. A lot. I used to do a lot of group rides with people where I would ride just like with people in, you know, in town, you know? And you would always know that when someone pulled up with no plates on, they're not pulling over. You know what I mean? They're not pulling over. There's like no chance in hell that they're going to do that shit, you know? Oh, hell yeah, Lucky Duck. Sounds like he's playing Sparkles. Never run from the police on a motorcycle. That shit's bad. That shit's bad and not worth it at all. There's a very popular motorcycle content creator on like Instagram, and his name is I think it's like Moto Dancer or something. And Dancing Moto. I gotta give you all some backstory. There's a couple of states in the United States where the cops, like the state troopers, the highway patrol specifically, are notorious for no matter what, they're gonna get you. Like, there's videos on YouTube of like Georgia State Patrol like pitting people at like 130 miles IRL, like through like there's one where they pit a guy off the road, they both go down into a ditch and then jump into a billboard like on some Dukes of Hazzard shit. And there's a couple of states that are like that, and Georgia is one of the, like, you don't fuck with the Georgia State Patrol. And this guy is like a really popular like helmet creator, like content creator for motorcycles. And he's on a really slow motorcycle, and his big gimmick is he would just park at gas stations and just like hit the Dougie. Just be like, look at me, I'm a biker. Look at me hitting the Dougie, I'm a fucking biker. Look at me hitting the motherfucking Dougie, I'm a biker. And it's like low-key, it's cringe as fuck. It's like low-key cringe as fuck. But it's like very popularized within that community, like the content creator community, to run for motorcycles, because then you post the footage and get mad clicks and views and likes and money. So this guy decided it would be a good idea to run on a really slow motorcycle in the rain with no gear on, and this is the result of that. He doesn't get injured or nothing, but like this is why you don't ever run from cops on a fucking motorcycle, bro. Like, they're gonna get you, bro. They're gonna fucking get you. And he didn't get hurt or nothing. He went to the hospital and got like discharged, but like that's why you don't do that, bro. It's like scary as shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just not worth it. That's a lawsuit and a half? No, it isn't. Not in Georgia, bro. not in Georgia, bro. That's how Georgia works, bro. That's fleeing felon. and is a fleeing felon case. That is totally allowed in Georgia. Yeah, here, I'll show you 1 second. It's an unfortunate thing, you know what I mean? But that's just how it works in some of the states. It's different like everywhere, right? Like this one's Arkansas. They're also famous for that shit. And this is the one I was talking about. Oh, it wasn't a billboard. It was 2 light poles. Look at that shit, bro. Look at that shit. This is literally GTA. This is GTA.
Going ahead and start EMS.
Bro. That's so bad. You know it's bad when you're not even allowed to do that in no pixel. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at that cop car. Look at that fucking cop car. That's Dukes of Hazzard. It's literally Dukes of Hazzard. There's a lot of states where like it's really still like the 70s or the 80s where it's like that motherfucker's running no holds barred, pit his ass into the next county. You know what I mean? That's why it's like so different everywhere. You know what I mean? Like where I live, we have like hella no chase policies and shit. Like if your car comes back stolen, they gotta like not chase you and shit. Like it's like literally just different everywhere, you know? And some of these fucking police departments have developed crazy reputations for how they fucking pit people. And it's like Arkansas, Georgia, Florida, and Virginia are like the 4 off the top of my head. Because I know Virginia has the most amount of tickets per day or per year, which is fucking crazy. Yeah, crazy world, brother. And like, I'm really big into motorcycles, and like I'm kind of tapped in with some of like the current motorcycle content because I used to watch a lot of it when I was like in high school, getting out of high school. It's like what convinced me to buy a motorcycle were like the original wave of YouTubers who were all like riding motorcycles and making motorcycle vlogs and shit, and I thought that shit was so cool. And then like I recently got really big back into riding, so I started checking out all the motorcycle content that's going around now, and now it's horrible. And like now motorcycle content is just encouraging young new people to run away from police and either crash and get really fucked up or die or fuck their whole life up, or it's just like the cringiest shit that like I've ever seen in my life. Hold on. Like, it's so crazy. Hell yeah, Meraki. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. You're a sweetheart. I definitely stay super safe. That's why I don't ride with nobody anymore. That's why I don't ride with anybody anymore. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can find a clip. See if I can illustrate what the fuck I'm talking about real quick. No, I can't find one off the top of my head. I'd have to get on Instagram, and I'm not doing that. It's 80% thirst traps, 20% doing illegal shit. Definitely, dude. Yo, that's the one I was talking about. Was the fucking thirst traps, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I don't understand how that became like such a thing, bro. It'll just be like dudes pulling over in parking garages with like no gear on and just like a super tight t-shirt, like staring at the camera. It's like weird, bro. Or it'll be like chicks. And they're like riding in like spandex and shit. And it's like, you can't wear that on a motorcycle. And I don't want to feel like I'm some cringe ass old man. Like, you need to be careful. But like, I want you to imagine taking your ass cheeks across concrete at 80 miles an hour for the half a length of a football field. You'll never have a nice ass again. It's gone. Your cheeks are now lopsided. You know what I mean? So, like, it's not worth it. You know? It's, like, so not worth it. And, like, there's so many, like, of these, like, helmet creators, they end up crashing because they, like, try to ride outside of their means. And if they don't have gear on, it's always nasty, bro. It's always, it's so nasty. You know? That's what I'm saying, Leia. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you gotta wear some gear. And I'm gonna be honest, I think gear looks cooler. You know what I'm saying? I think gear looks cooler. Like, 100%. And if, like, you're a biker chick, it's way hotter if you're wearing gear. Because then I feel like you can actually ride the fuck out of that bike. You know what I mean? I feel that when I see dudes without gear, too, I'm like, you probably don't really ride that thing. You know what I mean? Because there's definitely some comfort that gear gives you, too. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen somebody ride a motorcycle down the highway with nothing but, like, a T-shirt on. Their T-shirt will come all the way up the back of their body, right? It's like the wind catches it. And now they're basically riding 80 miles an hour down the interstate shirtless on a very fast bicycle. That is unbelievable to me. You know what I mean? That's unfucking believable to me. That's what I'm saying, Leia. That's what I'm saying. Bro, get the whole set. Except for the pants. Yeah, fuck that, Chili. Fuck that, man. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Meraki. That's always the most heartbreaking thing, man. It's always the most heartbreaking thing. I feel like too many people have that experience in that story. But it's something that everyone has always got to, keep in mind if you want to ride a motorcycle, right? If you want to ride a motorcycle, like, as someone who rides one, you're kind of a dumbass, you know? You get less safety features. You're way less comfortable. You get no storage. You have to wear hot-ass clothes. It costs a lot of money to buy the hot-ass clothes. You kind of got to be a bit of a dumbass. So at least be a fucking safe dumbass. You know what I mean? Be careful in Florida. People drive like fucking asshats. The one thing that I have learned about the United States and drivers is that every person from every state will say that they have the worst drivers in the country. You know what I mean? I talk to someone from Massachusetts, and they go, everybody from Massachusetts don't know how to drive. I talk to a motherfucker from Florida, talk about motherfuckers from Florida don't know how to drive. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in Ohio probably don't know how to drive. Nobody knows how to drive, bro. Let's just, like, nobody knows how to fucking drive, dude. Anywhere. Nobody does. You adopt a biker every time I can? Oh, wow. Yo, what up, Misa? Welcome to the fucking stream. Like, have I showed you my road rash on my hip? It'll never go away either, bro. It'll never go away either. And this was road rash at like 20 miles an hour. So imagine 70. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit. It's never going to go away. It's there forever. And that was at like 20 miles an hour. So, like, wear your gear, bro. You know what I mean? Wear your gear. That shit is, like, so important. So what's going to be the 24 hours of hell? We're doing the 24 hours of combat arms tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, you get it, Watashi. You get it, brother. No one knows how to drive except you. Pretend. My driving instructor taught me to just treat the road as if everyone's trying to run you over. I was like, you know what? It's pretty good advice. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, you know? I am too, Kyler. Whatever punishments happen, I think they'll be lovely, amazing, and fantastic, and I'm wholly excited to see what happens. I've only heard you guys saying the name of the 24 hours, or name of the game. It's an old ass game. It's from 2008, and it's something. It's something. I don't know how we're gonna survive either, Meraki. It's through pure pain and refusal to bitch out in front of the homies, I guess, you know? Yeah, Leia, I can only imagine, bro. I can only imagine. Like, nah. I've already had a bad accident on a motorcycle, and it has knocked some sense into me to, you know, take the proper precautions. You know what I mean? It's just like very important, bro. I just don't understand how someone could just not want to do that, you know? Someone's going to crash out. I think a lot of people are going to crash out, to be honest. Nope, Lord of Bacon, those punishments will be created and decided as people fail, but currently no idea. Dude, I think a lot of people are going to crash out, especially around like, dude, I think the 12-hour mark's going to be, I think the 8-hour mark's going to be, I think the 8-hour mark's going to be where it gets real crazy for some people, and they're going to like really want to be done. And 8 hours is even kind of probably pushing it. Fuck, bro. And you know what's fucked up too, man? Is it's not very far away whatsoever. It's in, so it's 10 p.m. now. 3 hours makes it 1 plus 12, 15 hours. It's 15 hours and 3 minutes. Hello, are you ready for tomorrow? I'm not. I just downloaded it. No. No. Oh, dude, Jenna's new to the game, too. So she doesn't even, like, you know, have a feel for it, really. So her and Bozo are going to be on the same page where they've barely played the game nearly at all. I think Jenna's new. Isn't Jenna new? Or am I tripping? Has she played with us before? I might be tripping. But, Sam, you're cooked. You're cooked for just now downloading it. Just because now you're fully in it, right? You can't back out now. You're deep in. I'm cooked. I know I'm cooked. We're all fucking cooked, bro. I'm not going to use my face cam much throughout it, but I'm going to turn it on periodically so that I can get reference pictures of the before and after of just how fucking terrible I start to feel and look throughout the duration of the stream, you know? Hey, good luck, Sam. It's going to be loud as fuck. Which vape is that? Fucking lasagna and meatballs. Oh, man. I downloaded it too, but as I have to be at the office until 9 p.m. tomorrow and have to be in from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday, not sure how long I'd theoretically be able to play. Well, should you decide to want to come and play for even just a little bit, pull on up. Pull on up. Oh, delicious. Yeah, it's just some random menthol shit. I really want to get off of them. Bro, that's a good idea, Meraki. That's a good idea. Everyone's going to have the 1,000-yard stare once we get to the end of this. Like, please turn it on when I wake up in the morning just so I know I'm better looking. Shit. I don't know. What if I'm looking fucking beautiful, man? What if I'm looking fucking crazy beautiful, bro? What if I have my glow up during that? They just crashed my PC. We're off to a good start. We're off to a fucking killer good start, bro. Love that. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. It'll be fun, though, chat. It'll be fun. It'll be fun because there's going to be a lot of people. And, you know, it's just going to be silly. It's just going to be so hard. Oh, it's just going to be so hard. Fuck. Well, chat, deep down, I want to yap some more. Deep down, I do want to yap some more, but unfortunately, has Chatty ever done a 24-hour stream? Yeah, Chatty's done like a 36-hour stream before. Yeah, he's done it. He's done several. I do want to yap some more, but unfortunately, this has to be my cutoff point so I don't stay up all fucking night and make tomorrow hell on earth. Really don't want that. Really don't want that. But I will be live tomorrow, chat, around noon Eastern Standard Time, about 14 hours from now. So, gives me time to sleep for like 10 hours, 9 hours, get up, do a bunch of shit, and get ready for tomorrow. So, I appreciate you guys coming to hang out for a little 2 hours of yapping, just shooting the shit about random stuff and things. I just wanted to, see what was up with y'all. Kill some time, fucking just hang out. We're going to go into Hog stream tonight, tell him what's up, what's happening, how he's doing, and we're going to give him some love. Tell him he's fantastic, awesome, and amazing. And we'll see him tomorrow at the 24-hour. I'll see you guys all there tomorrow. Anyone who's participating, Sam and motherfucking Gracie and maybe Watashi and everybody pulling up saying hi, howdy, how you doing? I love y'all to death. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming to yap with me, making me happy. Meraki, thank you for the kind words. And thank you for being so sweet at TwitchCon. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.